Welcome to this Pipedrive tutorial for beginners. In this video, you'll learn how to use Pipedrive to close more deals and never lose track of a lead again. We'll cover how to set up your sales pipeline, organize contacts and deals, schedule activities so nothing falls through the cracks, automate repetitive tasks, track your performance with built-in reports, sync your email and calendar, and even use AI to write follow-up emails for you. By the end, you'll have a fully functioning CRM and a clear system for managing your entire sales process. But first, what exactly is Pipedrive? Pipedrive is a sales CRM built by salespeople for salespeople. It gives you a visual pipeline to track every deal, keeps all your contacts in one place, and reminds you what to do next to move deals forward. It's activity-based, which means it's designed around actions, not just storing information. So instead of being a static database, Pipedrive actively helps you sell. Normally, Pipedrive gives you a 14-day free trial, but if you use the special link in the description, you'll get 30 days instead. More than double the time to explore everything. Just click the link below to get started. You'll land on a page that looks like this. Hit try it free, enter your email and open up your inbox to find your verification code. Then Pipedrive will ask a few quick questions. Enter your company name. Select your industry from the dropdown. Choose your team size, I'll select just me. Click next. Finally enter your goal and click create account. When you first create your account, Pipedrive will have a setup walkthrough with some sample data. I recommend clicking remove sample data and exit setup so that we can start with a fresh account. And here's your dashboard. When you first see this, there's a lot going on. But don't worry, 90% of your work happens in just 3 places: deals, activities, and contacts. Let's start with the most important one. On the left side, click deals. This is your pipeline view. Each column represents a stage in your sales process, and each card represents a deal you're working on. This is where you'll spend most of your time. Pipedrive comes with some default stages, but here's the thing. Your business is different from everyone else's. Your sales process has unique steps, different timelines, different decision points. So we're going to customize this pipeline to match exactly how you sell. This is the most important setup step you'll do. At the top of the page, look for the pencil icon or the text that says Edit Pipeline. Click that, you'll see a pop-up window showing all your current pipeline stages. Right now you might see things like contact made, demo scheduled, proposal made, and negotiating. Here's what works best. Name your stages in past tense. Instead of contact, say contact made. Instead of proposal, say proposal sent. This makes it crystal clear what state each deal is in. You'll never wonder, did I send the proposal or is it still sitting in my drafts? Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to rename this first stage to qualified opportunity. This is for deals where someone has reached out and you've confirmed they're a good fit. Click on the stage name to edit it. Type qualified opportunity. The next stage I'll call discovery call booked. These are prospects you've scheduled a meeting with. For the third stage I'll use proposal sent. This is after you've sent your quote or proposal. Fourth stage contract sent. This is when they've said yes and you're waiting for the signed agreement. And the final stage before winning the deal I'll call waiting for payment. You can add stages by clicking the plus button next to each stage. And you can remove stages by clicking on delete stage at the bottom of a stage. Most businesses need between 4 and 7 stages. Any more than that and your pipeline gets cluttered. Now here's where it gets really useful. For each stage you can set a probability percentage. This tells Pipedrive how likely you are to close deals at that stage. For qualified opportunity, maybe the probability is 20%. You've just started talking. For discovery call booked, let's say 30%. Proposal sent, maybe 50%. You're about halfway there. Contract sent, I'd say 80%. They've agreed, just need signatures. And waiting for payment, 95%. The deal is basically done. These probabilities help Pipedrive calculate your weighted pipeline value, which shows you realistic revenue forecasts. Not just pie in the sky totals, but what you'll actually close based on the historical data. One more thing here. You can turn on rodding for certain stages. Rodding means if a deal sits in a stage with no activity for a set number of days, it turns red to alert you. This is your early warning system for deals about to go cold. I recommend turning this on for proposal sent. Let's set it to 7 days. If you haven't followed up with a prospect in 7 days after sending a proposal, that deal will rot and you'll get a visual warning. Do the same for contract sent. Maybe set that to 5 days. When you're happy with your stages, click Save Changes. Great, now your pipeline is customized to your sales process. You can always come back and adjust this later as your business evolves. Let's look at the pipeline view itself. You can see your deals organized by stage. The total value at the top of each column shows how much revenue is in that stage. So I've just set up an example deal so you can see what that looks like. We'll be adding our actual deals later. If you hover over the total pipeline value at the very top, you'll see two numbers. The first is the weighted value based on those probabilities we just set. The second is the total value of all deals. That weighted number is what you should pay attention to for forecasting. You can filter your pipeline using the drop-down at the top. Right now it's showing everyone's deals, but if you have a team, you can filter to see just your deals or just one team member's deals. In the top left, you have different view options. The default is this pipeline view, which is what most people use day to day. You can also switch to a list view if you want to see deals in a spreadsheet format, or a forecast view to see when deals are expected to close. Alright, time to create your first real deal. At the top of the page, click the green plus button. A section will slide down from the top. This is your deal creation form. First, enter the name of your contact person at this company. Since this is the first time we are adding this person to Pipedrive, click on Add their name as a new contact. Then under Organization, fill in the company name, and under Title, add the name that you want this person to be listed as. In your pipeline, this can be your contact person's name or the company's name. Next, set a value for this deal. This is how much this customer is worth to you if you close them. If you want, you can also attach a product to this deal. To do that, click Add Products, and in the right section here, enter the details about the product. You can also add multiple products by clicking on Add Product again. Choose which pipeline you want this deal in. If you only have one pipeline, it'll be selected automatically. Choose the stage. Since this is a brand new opportunity, I'll put it in my first stage, Qualified Opportunity. You can also add a label. Labels are like tags. I recommend creating a label for hot deals. Click Add Label, type hot, and I'll pick a red color so it stands out. Next, set an expected close date. I think we'll close this deal by the end of next month, so I'll select that date. And then if you have multiple marketing channels, you can even set the source channel for every deal so you can track what marketing channel works best for your business. When you're ready, click Save. And just like that, your first deal is created. You'll see it appear in your pipeline in the Qualified Opportunity stage. Now click on that deal card to open it. This is your deal detail view. Everything about this opportunity lives here. This is where you'll track notes, schedule follow-ups, log emails, and watch the deal progress toward closing. At the top, you can see the summary section. This shows the deal value, the contact person, the organization, the expected close date, and the label we added. You can edit any of these by clicking on them. Below that, you have the details section. This is where custom fields come in, and this is important because it lets you track information specific to your business. Let me show you how to create one. One field I recommend everyone create is called Deal Source. This tracks where your deals come from, which helps you understand which marketing channels are actually working and which ones are wasting your money. Click Add Field or the plus icon in the Details section. Give your field a name, type Deal Source. For the field type, I will pick Single Option. This works best for tracking deal sources. Now add your options. These are your marketing channels. I'll add website, referral, meta ads, Google ads, and cold outreach. You can also make this field required at certain stages. For example, when a deal reaches proposal sent, you must fill in the deal source. However, I'm going to make this required from the very first stage so that we don't forget where they came from. Click Save. Now you have a deal source field ready to use. Go ahead and select where this deal came from. I'll choose Google Ads. Creating custom fields like this lets you capture the information that matters to your business. You can create fields for deal type, industry, region, product interest, or anything else you want to track and report on later. The key is to only create fields you'll actually use. Don't overcomplicate it. Here's the key principle in Pipedrive. Every deal should always have an activity. Always. Without an activity, deals sit there and go cold and you forget to follow up. That's how opportunities die. So let's schedule one. In the right menu, click on Activity. You'll see different activity types: call, meeting, task, deadline, email, and lunch. You can customize these later, but for now, let's schedule a call. Click Call. Give your activity a subject. I'll type follow-up on proposals. Set the date and time, let's say tomorrow at 10 a.m. until 10:15. You can add notes to remind yourself what this call is about. I'll type check if Dan has any questions about pricing. Assign the activity to yourself or a team member. Click Save. Now you have an activity scheduled. This will appear on your activities list and remind you to make that call tomorrow. Let me show you where to see all your activities. On the left side, click Activities. This is your daily to-do list. Everything you need to do today, this week, or in the future. When you complete an activity, Pipedrive will ask you what's next. So after you make that call tomorrow, you mark it done, add your notes about what was discussed, and schedule the next activity. Maybe that's sending a proposal or something else that is currently not listed as an option. To fix this, you'll want to click on the settings icon in the bottom left of this window, then scroll down and you will see activity types. Here click on the green plus button. Now you can create a new activity type by selecting an icon and name. Finally, click Save. Now when we go back to our activity and click on the New Activity button, there are now 7 options. So I will select Send Proposal. The color coding tells you the status. Red means overdue and green means you're on track. You have multiple filters. For example, you can filter by task owner, undone activities, or you can even create your own custom filter. This is where you should start your day. Come in here, see what you need to do, and knock out your calls, emails, and follow-ups. If you do nothing else in Pipedrive, just completing your daily activities will move more deals forward than any other habit. If it helps, you can also view your activities on a calendar by clicking on the calendar icon in the top left. Now let's talk about where all these contacts actually live. On the left side, click Contacts. This is where all your people and organizations live. Think of this as your professional Rolodex. Instead of having contacts scattered across your phone, email, LinkedIn, and business cards in a drawer, everything is centralized here. You can create contacts independently or they get created automatically when you add them to a deal like we did earlier. Click on a name to open their contact page. Here you can see all the information about this person. Email, phone number, their organization, and down below all the deals associated with them. Most of the time you'll only have one active deal per contact. But if this person comes back 6 months later and wants to buy something else, you'd create a new deal, not reopen the old one. That way your reporting stays clean and each deal has its own timeline. You can add custom fields to contacts too, just like we did with deals. For example, you might want to track job title, LinkedIn profile, or preferred contact method. It works the same way here, just click on the 3 dots and select Customize Fields. From there, you can add any field you want. One thing that's really useful is you can sync your contacts to your phone. If you use Google Contacts or Outlook, Pipedrive can sync so you have all your professional contacts on your mobile device. To set that up, click your profile picture in the top right, go to Personal Preferences and look for Contact Sync. There, click Add New Account and follow the steps. There is two-way sync, so this works the other way around too. Speaking of syncing, connecting your email is one of the most powerful features in Pipedrive. When your email is synced, every conversation with a contact gets logged automatically. You'll never lose track of what was said or when you last followed up. To set this up, go to Email Sync, there enter your email address and click Get Started. Follow the prompts to authorize Pipedrive to access your email. This is secure and Pipedrive only syncs the emails you choose. Once connected, you can send and receive emails directly from Pipedrive. While we're here, I recommend also syncing your calendar so every meeting gets booked automatically into your calendar. Now go back to your deal and click the email tab in the right menu. Now you can compose emails right here. When you send an email, it gets logged in the deal timeline automatically. No more switching between tabs or forgetting to update your CRM. You can also create email templates for messages you send repeatedly. If you find yourself typing the same introduction email or follow-up message over and over, turn it into a template. Click the Templates dropdown and then Manage Templates. Here click Add New Template and give it a name. I'll call this Initial Outreach. Write your email. You can use placeholders like person name or company name that automatically fill in based on who you're emailing. Save your template. Now whenever you need to send that email, you just select the template and it populates everything for you. This saves hours every week. Here's where things get really efficient. Pipedrive can handle a lot of repetitive tasks automatically, so you can focus on actually selling instead of doing admin work. In the menu bar on the left, click More, then Automations. You'll see some templates, or you can create a custom one. Let's create a custom automation. Automations work on a trigger and action basis. When something happens, do something else. For the trigger, let's say when a deal is created. For the action, let's automatically create an activity to call them the next day. Click Add Step, then Delay. Here I will set a delay of 1 day. Next, I'll create an action, I'll select an activity and fill in the details, save the automation and turn it on. Now, every time a deal is created, Pipedrive will automatically schedule a follow-up call for the next day. No manual work needed. You'll never forget to follow up again. You can create automations to send emails, update fields, move deals, assign team members, or even trigger actions in other apps using webhooks or integrations. The more you automate, the more time you free up for high-value activities like talking to prospects. Now let's look at how you're actually performing. On the left side, click Insights. Click on Create Dashboard. This is where you can see how your sales are going. Which deals are you winning? Which ones are you losing? How long does it take to close a deal? What's your conversion rate at each stage? Pipedrive has pre-built reports for things like deals won, deals lost, conversion rates, average deal size, and sales velocity. You can also use AI for creating reports. At the top, click Generate Report. Type in what you want to measure, let's say deals won by deal source. Pipedrive will generate a chart showing which sources are bringing in the most revenue. Maybe you discover that referrals close at twice the rate of cold outreach. That tells you where to focus your energy. If you want to revisit this report in the future, click on Save. In your dashboard, you can filter by date range, by user, by pipeline, or any custom field you've created. Understanding your numbers helps you see what's working and what's not, so you can adjust your strategy instead of just guessing. Alright, let's talk about some power user tips before we wrap up. First, use keyboard shortcuts. Press the period key or plus key to quickly add a new deal, contact, or activity without using your mouse. Once you get used to this, it's much faster. Second, if you have a team, set up automatic assignments. This distributes incoming leads evenly among your sales reps so no one gets overwhelmed and no lead gets ignored. You can find this under More, then Automatic Assignment. Third, use visibility groups to control what each team member can see. This is useful if you have different sales teams working on different products or regions. Each person only sees what's relevant to them. You can set this up in company settings under Manage Users. Fourth, integrate Pipedrive with other tools you use. Pipedrive has over 500 integrations, including Slack, Zoom, QuickBooks, Zapier, and more. Check the marketplace to see what's available. If you use Slack for team communication, you can get notifications when deals move stages or when someone needs help closing a big opportunity. And fifth, explore Pipedrive AI. If you're on a higher plan, Pipedrive has AI features that can write emails for you, score leads, and even enrich data for your contacts. You can find this in the Pulse section of the menu. So to recap, we've set up your pipeline and customized the stages to match your sales process. We've created your first deal and learned how to track it. We've scheduled activities to keep your sales moving forward. We've connected your email so everything is logged automatically. We've set up automation to save time on repetitive tasks. And we've looked at reporting so you can understand what's working. Pipedrive is a powerful tool, but the key to success is simple. Keep it updated, always have activities scheduled, log your notes and emails, and check in daily. There are some more features that I didn't cover in this video, such as your sales inbox and campaigns. So if you have any questions about those features or anything else, feel free to ask me in the comments. If you use the link in the description, you'll get that extended 30-day trial to explore everything we covered. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.